Let's start in child's pose. Knees together or apart, forehead to the floor. Long stretch through your side body. Connect with your breath. Let's walk hands over to the left. And walk hands over to the right. Bring hands back to center. And come up onto all fours. And let's thread the needles to right arm up. And then down and under the left arm. You can reach your arm overhead, or maybe you feel like bringing that left arm back behind, reaching for the right hip crease. Now let's plant the left palm, inhale, right arm up. And back to the mat, and then inhale, left arm up. And exhale, left arm under right. And again, either arm stretched out on the mat or wrap the right arm around, trying to grab for the left hip crease. And plant the right palm, inhale, left arm up. And left hand down. And then let's inhale, drop the belly, exhale, round the back. Do a few rounds of cat-cow, moving at the pace of your own breath. And then let's go side to side. And we'll stop in the middle and we'll go all the way around. Now let's switch directions. And stop in the middle. Let's step the right foot forward. And we're going to come into our crescent moon. So you want your both knees, legs are at a 90-degree angle. And we'll come up, bring arms up over your head, stretch up and out of your waist, palms together. Try to keep your hips level, squeeze the glutes a bit, stabilize the hips. And then let's come into a little back bend, lifting your chest up, bringing the arms back. And then straight spine and twist to the right. Look behind you. Untwist. And let's bring the hands down to either side of the front foot. Curl the back toes under and lift the back knee. So we're coming into our low lunge here. Just feel the sinking down in the hips. Feel this big opener for the left hip. And let's twist to the right, right arm up. And then bring the right hand down and let's set the back heel down and open the hips out and twist to the left, left arm up. Left hand down. Face the front again. Let's lift into high lunge. And from here, coming into our warrior three. So come forward with the torso first, arms come back, and then straighten the front leg, lift the back leg, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Now bend into the front knee, set your hands to the floor, standing split. Lift the back leg high. And then let's set the back leg down, coming back into our low lunge. Step back into plank. Knees down. Other side, step the left foot forward. Crescent moon, let's bring arms up, palms together. Again, squeezing the glutes, leveling the hips. Lift up out of your waist, let's do a little back bend. Make sure you're still breathing comfortably. And then straighten the spine and twist to the left. Untwist, hands to the floor. Let's lift the back knee. Let yourself sink into the right hip. Plant the right palm, inhale, left arm up. Left hand down, let's set the back heel down and twist to the right. Right hand down, face forward again, and we'll lift up into high lunge. Deep bend in the front leg. And then let's tilt forward, arms back. Bring all the way onto the front leg. Straighten that front leg, come up into warrior three. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Reach back through your toes. Keep your eyes focused on one point to help you with your balance. And then bend that front knee so you can bring hands to the floor, lift the back leg, standing split. And then come back to low lunge, set the back foot down, step back into plank. Knees down, child's pose. And come back to all fours. We're going to do that sequence one more time. So step your right foot forward, 90-degree angles with your legs, lift up arms. Do our little back bend. Twist to the right. Untwist, hands down, back knee up. Plant the left palm, twist right arm up. Bring your right fingertips to the floor, back heel down, left arm up. Low lunge. Transition to high lunge. Upper body forward, arms back. Straighten the front leg and lift in the air. Warrior 3. Standing split. Low lunge. Plank. And knees down. Then bring the left foot forward. And arms up. Lift up out of your waist, back bend. And twist to the left. Face forward, hands down. Lift the back knee. Plant right palm, twist to the left. Now bring left fingertips down, back heel down, right arm up. Right hand down. Come up to our high lunge. Body forward, arms back. Warrior 3. Hands to the floor, standing split. And back to low lunge. And step back to plank. Knees down, child's pose. Come back up to all fours. And let's slide the right knee forward and bring the shin across for pigeon on the right side. So after that balancing, might feel good to stretch the outside of your hip here. Come down to the mat if you'd like. If you want to twist, if you want to add the twist, bring your left arm under your right. And slowly come back up. We're going to bring the right leg back again. So both knees to the floor, and then lift the knees off the floor into plank. Come into side plank on the right. So right hand on the mat, left arm up, stack your legs, lift your hips, maybe lift that top leg. Left leg down, let's face the mat again. Knees down. One more time, we're gonna do the same side of pigeon. So right knee forward. And just notice if you feel any difference between the first time you did pigeon and this time with that activation in between. All right, come back up. Let's scoot the right leg back to meet the left. And now we'll bring the left knee forward from the shin across for pigeon on the other side. So again, here, you can take any form that you'd like with your upper body. If you'd like to add the twist, bring your right arm under your left. Slowly come back up. Again, we're going to slide the left knee back and come into plank. This time, turn to your right, lift your right arm up. Keep the hips lifting up. Maybe lift that right leg in the air. Lower the right leg. Face the floor again. Knees down. And then left knee forward again, same side. Notice if you feel a difference. Second time through. All right, this time we're going to just bring your weight to your outer left hip and swing your right leg forward. Now we're going to open the legs wide for a straddle stretch. So just forward fold here. Slowly bring your upper body back up. Let's bend the right knee in. And then we're going to turn to face the left leg and fold forward over the left leg. Come back up, place the right hand behind you, lift your hips up and reach back behind with your left arm, baby wild thing. And while you're doing this, think about squeezing your inner thighs towards each other. Your legs aren't moving, but you want to see if you can activate the inner thighs. And release hips back down. Come back into straddle and then bend the left leg in and turn to face the right leg. Come back up. Place the left hand behind, lift your hips, reach back with your right arm. And again here, squeeze your inner thighs towards each other as you do this. Hips down. Open back into straddle. We're going to do straddle one more time. So come forward, noticing if you feel any difference in your ability to come forward the second time through. And slowly come back up. Let's bring the legs back together. From here, come onto your back. So we're going to be coming into bridge and then lifting one leg. So you might want to bring your left foot a little more into the center. And then lift the hips. And we're going to lift the right leg up, toes pointing to the ceiling. As you press into the bottom of your left foot, keep lifting your hips. And lower your hips. Let's cross the right leg over the left. So your legs are crossed. And then we can pull the knees in a little bit and drop the knees over to the left. Right arm comes out to the right. If this is too intense of a twist, you can uncross your legs. Uncross your legs and then bring knees back to center. So this time, before the next bridge, just bring the right foot a little more in the center. And then we're going to lift the hips and lift the left leg up, toes pointing to the ceiling. Press into the bottom of the right foot. Keep reaching the tailbone forward. Hips lower down. Let's cross that left leg over the right. Pull the knees in a few inches and then knees come over to the right. Left arm out to the side. Uncross your legs, bring your hips back to center. This time we're going to bring the legs out long. Right leg is straight, lift your right leg in the air, grab behind your right leg. Point through both your toes, both your feet, and try to widen the space between your legs. So pulling the right leg in as you stretch through the toes of your left foot. Now take a deep breath. Exhale, curl your forehead up towards your right knee. Try using just your abdominal strength to keep your upper body lifted. And release. Other side, we're gonna lift the left leg in the air. Really try to point through both feet. Grab behind the left leg and pull the left leg closer. It's okay if the right heel lifts off the floor an inch or two. But again, you're trying to widen the space between your legs. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, curl up, forehead towards the left knee. And release. And let's end with a shoulder stand and plow pose. So we're going to bring both legs up, hips over shoulders. Support your back with your hands. Toes pointed towards the ceiling. Weight coming down into the tops of your shoulders. And if you'd like to come into plow pose, bend the knees, and then bring the feet to the floor behind your head. If you'd like, bring your palms to the floor. Slowly come out by bringing one vertebra to the floor at a time. Slowly lower your legs down using your abdominal strength. And we'll set up for Savasana. So shoulders, shoulder blades underneath you. Arms and legs relaxed at your sides. And notice the energy moving through your body now that you've opened everything up. Feel yourself relaxing on your mat. Scan your body, notice your sensations. If your mind has wandered, bring it back to your body. Watching your exhales all the way to the end. And now start to deepen your breath. Move your fingers and toes, hands and feet, arms and legs. If you'd like, bring your arms over your head for a full body stretch. And then either turn onto your side and push up from there or roll on your spine back to seated.